Alright, shalom, shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, as well as the sincere salutations to you, hopeful elect Akim, alright, who are pushing the words of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai all throughout the four winds of the earth. Okay, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha Rakakwadash, Brakatham to you, brothers. So this video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, okay, is going to be called, I had to write it down, which it came to me through the spirit. Perfection is a process, all right, and in parentheses, lock in. So the elder Ariella had a basically had a lesson where there was multiple Great Millstone camps involved. All right, and the brother brought that point up, and through the spirit, I wrote it down. I was like, this is the perfect title for a lesson, you know, because it is a process. You know, us being the men of the Lord, you know, starting off with the elder apostles of Great Millstone, it's a process. Okay, we are getting ever closer to the Lord's return. So, you know, perfection is a process. So we have to lock in. You know, like Brother Godal was speaking on. You know, this is not the time, you know, for bullshitting. You know, right now is the time to lock in. You know, seek Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai while he may be found. You know, roughly paraphrasing. You know, we need to be calling upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai multiple times daily. You know, brothers constantly go into that, you know, praying before you know, get in your car. Pray when you get there. Pray when you're about to leave, you know. This ain't gonna be too long of a video. My battery's low too. So this is Romans chapter 13 and verse 11, straight to the point. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, right? So we have to know what time it is. Okay? It says high time to awake out of sleep. Yeah, so, you know, through the spirit, we have to be up and awake, you know, alert, you know, awake. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So every day that passes by, we get closer and closer and closer to Yahweh Hashem Shai's return. So right now, today, you know, by tomorrow, you know, Lord's will we be of that elect number. We're going to have even more faith, right? We're going to believe even more. We're going to push even more towards Yahweh Hashem Shai. Because the more we seek him, the more diligent we are, the more we study, fast, pray. The Lord is opening up avenues through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Shai. All right, it says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So right now, you know, today, Romans 13 and 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Yeah, so letting that the old ways of thinking go. You know, any brother in this truth will tell you that we don't think like how we used to think, man. We were completely lost. All right? The night is far spent. So yeah, all that old, you know, all that wickedness, you know, doing the most, all that. That's all. That's we passed that, man. Now we're putting on the armor of light. Okay. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, and basically just going against the scriptures, going in the scriptures, or going against the scriptures. You know, chambering, wantonness, strife, envying. You know, all those are characteristics of just a nigga who just a nigga. You know, just don't wanna humble down. You know, that's walking honestly, humbling down. All right, as in the day, right? So we are in the day. Okay, going back up to Romans 13 and 12 once again. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. All right, so going back down to Romans 13, right? Let us walk honestly as in the day. All right, so how we're supposed to be walking? All right, we need to be walking like the night is far spent. Like, okay, that was, that's what we did beforehand. Now we're in the truth. Now we're seeking out Ba'Shem Yahushai. Now we've put on the armor of light. All right, Romans 13 and 14. But put ye on the Lord Yahushai Hamashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. All right, so going back to Romans chapter 13 and verse 12, at the end of that verse, it says, and let us put on the armor of light. All right, which is the words of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. Following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. All right, that's part of that armor of light. Right, that's why it says in Romans 13 and 14, put ye on the Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashach. He is that comforter. He is that armor. Okay? The doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that's our only way out, so to speak. Romans 13 and 14. But put ye on the Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashach. Yeah, and, like brothers constantly go into that Passover, is a representation of Yahweh Shai. The wine, the unleavened bread, representing his body. The wine representing his blood. That's in a ceremonial fashion. Putting on Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? Which this is. I'm in the video. I'm trying to think. I believe it's 2 Timothy. I'm trying to go to a certain scripture in particular. Salakia. So it wasn't 2 Timothy. I just went past it to the Spirit. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse. I'll start off at 1 and end at 4. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahushai. Okay, and having on that armor, having on that armor, man, this is, the armor protects you from what? All sorts of attacks, right? Arrows, knives, and then of course the scriptures speak about, the shield, right, of righteousness, if I'm not mistaken, right, the helmet of salvation. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahushai. So that don't mean to be proud. That means to be strong, to be confident, to confide, right, in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It says, in the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses. Okay, starting off with the elder apostles of Great Millstone, right? And the men that came before them, okay, going all the way back, thousands of years ago, as many witnesses, right? The same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. All right, so you get to the certain point through the Spirit where you teach, and you teach what was taught, 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. So we're gonna go through all sorts of things, man. 2 Timothy 2 and 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. Yeah, so we count all of this dung. We count this, everything about this place is bullshit. Okay, we don't need to be worried. We don't need to be worried about that. We just gotta seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The Lord's gonna take care of everything. It's just, hey, man, because we are the Lord's military. So just like a guy in the military, if you do what you're supposed to do, all right, things are taken care of for you. In a carnal sense, and of course, I'm just saying that as an example. But on the right hand side, being soldiers of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, he's gonna do certain things for you. You may not have the best situation, but it's the situation that the Lord has given to you. That's what a soldier does. He performs with what he has, all right, to the best of his ability. And that's what we have to do, all right. And perfection is a process. Just like a soldier, it's a process. You start off basic training, you don't know shit. You don't know nothing. Right? And then you get to a certain point where, even if you've learned all these different things, you still have to take orders. You still things require you to still fall in line. Right? This is the Lord's military. Essentially, we are spiritual soldiers. Okay, so we don't have to be worried about the affairs of this life, man. This everything about this place is going to pass away. Everything about Babylon the Great, aka America, is going to pass away. This place, it don't have much longer, man. Okay, this place will be destroyed by ICBM missiles. Okay, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, but prior to that, the CHIP has to be implemented on a worldwide scale. You know, all hell has to break loose. Okay, famine, right? Pestilence. And let me go ahead and end the video here because it won't let me upload if the battery is too low. Sometimes it doesn't physically save the file. So with that, Lord's will, you're edified. Call halal Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Ha Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and the sincere salutations to you hopeful elect, Akim, who are pushing this word all throughout the four winds of the earth. Okay? In sincerity and in faith. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Ha Rakakwadash, Barakathum unto you, brothers. Okay, and like the elder brother Ariella was speaking about, perfection is a process, constantly being tweaked. A soldier is constantly being tweaked and critiqued and molded and shaped. And if you know anybody who's in the military, they'll tell you that the best type of person in the military, the person that gets promoted, the one that does the best is the one that puts his head down and keeps his eyes on his work, all right, and does what he's told. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, we're going to do those things on the right-hand side, right? Certain things are above our pay grade, you know. You got the elder, you know, you got these different individuals that they want to know the inner workings of what the elder apostles, you know, got going on, the elder bishops, you know, the different regional head. That's above your pay grade. If you are E2, you don't need to be concerned about E8, you know, E8, E9 type of thing. Worry about the E2 things, man. You know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Shai. If any of you brothers know about military rankings, you know, it's always a pecking order, so to speak. You know, so as we get the closer and closer, you know, we get to the Lord's return, right? And the elder apostles are building more in the spirit, right? More and more and more, closer and closer and closer, to the point where the Lord returns and put us in those perfect bodies, man. Lord, will we be of that number? You know, that's when that process of perfection is going to be complete. You know, and that's a day that we long for. Okay, through the Spirit. All right, so once again, Brakathiyah Bashim Ashabashim Harakakwadash. Brakatham, and to you brothers, Shalom.